Hi there, I am Ramesh, your motivational trainer, and today's topic is success tips for students. Success tips for students. Today's topic is success tips for students. What are the different tips students can remember to reach their goal? What are the different tips students can remember to reach the goal? Here, main thing is first and foremost, they should not watch television. They should not watch television. If they watch television, what happens here? So whatever the nonsense stuff you used to keep on put on your brain, whatever the nonsense stuff you keep on put on your brain, so your memory will be killing. Or I would say here, whatever subject you want to focus, you can't focus, because whatever the thing you keep, something like nonsense stuff, whatever the sense stuff, immediately won't come out. So here, that is, there is anyhow, every time we need entertainment. So don't you go for edutainment, don't you go for edutainment, nothing but here you improve your knowledge, then you will be a great person one day. You improve your knowledge, then you will become a great person one day. So here, my friends, better initially per day, if you are watching 4 hours whatever the television, better reduce 10 minutes. So very low doses you have to reduce, low doses you have to reduce at a time. 4 hours you can't stop watching, something like you can't stop 4 hours, I don't want to watch, something like, don't take that type of decision. Better 10 minutes in the 10 minutes, something like that, 10 minutes. So you can low doses, decrease, reduce, and one day you can reach, you can't even, don't feel like to watch. Out of all, why you want to watch television? Because we don't have any goal. That is the reason we used to waste time. That is the reason here, my friends, don't watch television every day. You reduce whatever the time you expense for watching the television. And next one here, you put one goal, you set one goal. You should have one goal statement, not girl statement or boy statement. You should have one goal statement, not boy statement or girl statement. If you have goal statement and something like, you can say every day something like this: I do whatever it takes to reach the goal. I do whatever it takes to reach the goal. Whatever, something, every day you have to put some effort to reach the goal. Whatever the small thing, how you do, which the way you do the big thing also. Whatever the small thing, how you do, the same way you do the big thing. That is the reason here we should have one goal statement, not the girl or boy statement. Then no doubt you can reach your goal. And this is also one of the best tip for students or anybody. And coming to the next one, how to improve memory and concentration. How to improve memory and concentration. Here, mainly our memory, particularly our mind, will be formed by all the sensory organs. Here, whether the eyes, nose, ear, or tongue, all the things, sensory organs, skin, so all the things makes our memory. Of course, that is how memory is going to form. But the thing is, mainly our brain recall or remember if it is very peculiar. Our brain recall if it is very peculiar. Nothing but, suppose a dog bites a man, how many of you can remember? Suppose a dog bites a man, how many of you can remember that instinct or incident? Very few. Suppose a man bites a dog, how many can remember? Everybody almost. It is very peculiar, it is very strange. So nothing but here, if you want to focus on anything, whatever the keywords we have, all the subject, whatever the subject, if you want to follow, example, you take anatomy and physiology, something like GIT, peristalsis, food digest. GIT, peristalsis, food digest. How you can remember these 4 words? So GIT for guitar you can remember, peristalsis for paralysis you can remember, food for food you can remember, digest for die you can remember. So guitar, paralysis, food, die, something very idiotic story. It is very idiotic story. When it is a very peculiar story, you can remember very easily. It is very strange story, you can remember very easily. That is the reason. So here, so GIT, peristalsis, food digest. Die in the sense what are the food you take that is going to die, transform into carbohydrates or something else, whether proteins. Nothing but this way you can remember, like GIT for guitar you can use, and guitar has some strings and they will vibrate. Nothing but peristalsis, some momentary GIT momentary action will be there. That is the reason here food is going to be digest or die. Die in the sense it will transform into other form, as like when you die it is going to become a soul, something like that. So here that is the way, some very peculiar way you have to remember, then you can easily can whatever the thing you can remember, whether it is subject, anything. And next one, extreme emotion also we can remember. Suppose somebody has insulted you very badly, somebody has insulted you very badly, then you can remember. Somebody has appreciated you very greatly, somebody has appreciated you very greatly, then also you can remember. Nothing but here extreme insult or extreme reward or very good or very bad, extreme good, you can remember easily. Nothing but here extreme emotion, you connect the emotion with your learning, then also you can improve your memory and concentration. Connect the emotion with your learning. And here one more thing is, you should be passionate whatever you are learning, you should be passionate whatever you are doing. Particularly if you are passionate whatever the goal, then you can transform that goal into income also, or that transform your goal into your self-employment also. That is the reason here mainly you should have interest on whatever the subject you read. Have you observed, if you have more interest on some topic, then you can read without some forcible or insisting. A teacher used to insist, you read that, you read this, but you don't need that because you have interest. That is the reason my students better focus and have one goal statement. When you have goal statement, then you get up early and you don't postpone to whatever the procrastination you don't have. All the things will be organized, and you organize your day also. If you want to organize your day, better every day morning, this is the next tip, every day morning get up early. Of course, at least 30 minutes you have to do exercise or some physical effort you have to do. When you do physical effort, your blood circulation will be improved, particularly from the heart to the rest of the organs, blood circulation will be improved, and that is the reason you will be active. Of course, aerobic exercise which leads to improve your ATP in your body, adenosine triphosphate, energy will come, the total day will be very energetic. If you are energetic, people will like you. If you are very energetic, people will like you. That is the reason my students and friends better have exercise every day, then it leads to also success. And next tip, be on present. Every time, what will happen tomorrow? If I fail in the exam, what will happen? If I pass the exam, what will happen? If I get less marks, what will happen? Every time you used to question if. Don't bother about every time future. Be mindful on whatever the activity you are doing on present or at present. Be mindful at present. Example, you are having biryani, example, then have mindfully. Every time you are focusing, tomorrow I have exam, can I have it or don't have it, something, all these whatever the peculiar questions or idiotic questions, no need. Whatever the thing or activity or instinct you are doing, better have focus. You should be mindful, then you can reach it. And don't bother every time about the future, because on present you are doing everything passionately, interestingly, mindfulness, then no doubt you can reach it, my friends and students. So don't bother about the future, keep on put your mind on the future, don't put your mind in future, keep on present. And how to remember any subject, or here better gather all the keywords, and make some flow chart. Make some flow chart or you draw your imaginary diagram, because when it is peculiar or new thing you can remember easily. When it is peculiar or new thing you can remember easily. That is the reason here gather all the keywords, make one flow chart or one diagram or one image, and try to practice or make some peculiar story, or that story you explain your friends, if you teach whatever the topic at least 1 or 2 times, then you can remember more than you read yourself. That is the reason, my friends and students, here better collect all the words and make some flow chart, and you connect with one image or diagram, and here mainly make some passage also by using all the keywords, image, flow chart. You should have basic English, you should learn basic English. So thing is, every time no need to bother about I am weak in this subject or that subject. Better improve your basic English skills and gather all the keywords and make it one flow chart, or else make it one diagram. You explain or teach somebody else, your co-friend, or give some seminar every time in your class, or go to your faculty or teacher, ask them that you want to give seminar, so you can give seminars. In that way also you can recall the information very easily and you never forget also. So maybe you experienced, I guess some of you experienced, right students? And here mainly next tip is, be on that environment where you want to learn something. Be on that environment what you want to learn something. If you want to improve your communication skills, be with those people who have great communication. If you want to play well, be with those people who can play well any game. Or if you want to get more marks, be with those people who have good marks. Nothing but you have to be in that environment where you want to improve your skills. Throw yourself in that environment where you want to learn. That is the reason you can improve any sort of subject or any sort of activity to explore your knowledge. And so at the teenage or young age, people used to have more interest on opposite sex interaction or opposite sex attraction is more. How to manage this? If you have goal statement, then you don't focus on every time attraction to the opposite sex. So here one thing is, in the Swami Vivekananda told, control your tongue and touch, or kinetic movement. Control your tongue or kinesthesis. Then obviously you can lead your goal. Obviously you can live any part of the country, any part of the world. So that is a reason, my friends, if you don't control your taste buds, obviously you will get used to have more food, you will get obesity or one day diabetes, or you can't focus because if you have more food, all the blood will enter into the GIT or come over the GIT, then for your mind very less blood circulation is available. That is also one of the reason you can't focus. That is the reason people used to say better have modern food habits, or Vivekananda told better have modern food habits. And also kinetic moment in the sense here, lust. The people who have more lust, they cannot achieve goal. The people who have more lust, they cannot achieve the goal. That is the reason, my friends and students, better have a goal statement, then no doubt your mind won't distract. Better have a goal statement, then your mind won't distract. So these are the success tips for students and friends. So I am Ramesh, your motivational and soft skill trainer. If you like this video, please subscribe, review. Thank you a lot. I am Ramesh, your motivational trainer.